Hello guys, one of the great IIMs to study is IIM Kozhikode. Why? Because you study as if on a hill station. And apart from that, there is a good gender diversity at IIM Kozhikode. So here we have Kartik. Kartik appeared in IIM Kozhikode in interview, and he's going to tell us about how his interview went, what were the questions asked, and everything about the interview process there. So let's straight away discuss with Kartik. Hello Kartik.
Hello. So the first part of the IIM Kozhikode interview process is the VAT.
Okay, so they started with VAT.
Yes, and the topic that was given to me and to all the students there was how will tradition survive in this era of consumerism, which at the time,
Very interesting topic.
it's an interesting topic, but it's also a slightly hard topic I felt to write spontaneously about. But I guess it's the same for everyone.
Did they give some time to, how much time did they give?
I think it was a total of 20 minutes
20
to
minutes.
think about and write. And 2 pages. That was it.
2 pages.
Yes.
Okay.
And then after that, after post document verification, we had the interview process. My panel had 2 people.
2 people.
Yes.
And both of them were professors? Or
Yeah, I'm not sure, but my guess is both of them were professors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And how did the interview start?
So my IIM Kozhikode interview, the way it started was also a little different because they were really nice interviewers.
Okay.
They asked me to sit, and then they told me that to not worry about it, the interview too much and to not
Probably
stress.
it was exactly opposite to how you faced your interview at IIM A.
Yes.
So in one of the videos, we actually had an interaction about his IIM Ahmedabad interview, and he's actually going to join IIM Ahmedabad because he got selected there. So there he said that the interviewers were deadpan. So
Yeah. Here
probably they were very friendly.
for Kozhikode, the interviewers were very friendly, smiling all the time.
Okay.
They asked me to relax right at the beginning of interview and said that it was only an interaction to determine if I was a good fit for the program or not, and that was it. And again, quoting the interviewers, they said, "We are offering a service and you're a potential customer. So
Okay.
we just want to make sure that this makes sense," which did help me relax quite a bit. So that was nice.
Okay. And then what were the first questions?
So they also started with academic questions. One of the interviewers, he asked me about math questions. I'd taken a class in real analysis at college, so he asked me questions about real analysis, and then he asked me how the class can help in the building of a bridge, which
Great.
he was trying to understand if there were any practical applications of what I had studied or not, and if I could implement what I had studied. So that was a nice question, I felt. And then what the conceptual meaning of integration is, which was also interesting. And then the second interviewer, he asked me current affairs questions about what was going on in Indore, and a little about Indore's history. So places to visit in Indore that are historical, and then a little about the royal families of Indore, like the Holkars, and which I replied to. I think what I knew, I said everything at the time. But then he asked me about he asked me if I follow politics, and I said I follow national politics, but not specifically regional politics. And then he asked me if I knew who the Minister of Civil Aviation was, and my mind came up with 𝗄𝘄𝘄 Scindia just because I felt like he's related to Indore, and maybe that's why he's asking me. But I didn't want to be incorrect at the time, which is a much worse look than not knowing an answer. So I just said that I didn't know, and that was the end of the interview.
Okay. So this was the last question?
Yeah.
And how long did the interview go?
This would be around 15 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes.
12 to 15 minutes.
Yes.
So were they having short interviews of everyone at Kozhikode, or?
Yeah, I think all interviews, at least in my panel, were about 12 to 15 minutes.
Okay. So they were having short interviews like I'm in there.
Yeah.
Okay. And apart from this, any difference that you felt at IIM Kozhikode and other B schools, other IIMs, especially related to interview process?
Not particularly. I think it's just a nice way to calm the interviewee down by saying that by asking me to relax. I think just saying that is a pretty significant difference in my opinion.
Okay. Any personal questions?
No personal questions.
Okay. Largely related to academics.
Yes, largely.
And your profile.
Yes, and Indore and sort of current affairs.
Some
yes.
related questions. Yeah. Okay. Any message you would like to give to the reviewers related to IIM Kozhikode?
Yes, I would say till then I hadn't really faced a lot of questions about current affairs or general knowledge in any of my interviews. So brushing up on the place you live in and your surroundings and people that might be connected to your surroundings is good and might be asked in your interview. So do that.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, this was our interaction with Kartik related to IIM Indore interview experience. We'll certainly bring you more such interviews, more such interactions later. Till then, thank you so much.